Okay, this video is in response to Matthew Tang, who asks, can anyone top 165 meters a second for straight level flights using stock props? A C-Fury can reach 740 kilometers an hour, which is 200 meters a second, so why can't my Kerbal prop do the same? Using Fire Spitter mod in 1.7, I think I was able to get 210 meters a second. Well, Matthew, this is the Bolt, and it's using Breaking Ground. It's completely stock, and it has a twin counter-rotating motors powered by a single fuel cell array that is powered by a single Oscar B fuel tank. The wings are forward swept to keep it well balanced. The landing flaps are on the exterior, so the main wings are pretty much backwards. And then the roll controls on the inner side of the wing. Pitch and yaw's controlled by this tail, and everything is kept really light. It's just about 3.167 tons, 30 parts total. Kind of flies like a biplane. So the translate forward backward axes group is going to control the torque of the motors, and then the main throttle controls the play position of the cowl controller, and the cowl controller controls the pitch of the fan blades or the ducted blades. So the ducted blades are set to 90 degrees initially, or 0 degrees. 0 degrees initially. I believe. Yeah, that's not going to work. Set it to 90 degrees initially. Okay, yeah, so 90 degrees initially, and then as we control the throttle, we can change the pitch. Maximum throttle, these will go to 39 degrees and propel this craft at supersonic speed, about 300 or so. So without further delay, let's go ahead and give this a launch. Alright, wait for it to settle in and turn on SAS. Prep MechJeb for the level flight that we will require. Don't turn it on just yet. Open up the Resources tab. Kick the motor to maximum torque. There we go. And give these counter-rotating props a slight bit of throttle just to get it off the ground. And I found that this thing has a very short takeoff distance, so and maybe a shorter landing distance, I don't know. But we just tap this a little bit and tap it a little bit more, and it's off the ground. Now we can do maximum throttle and use action group 1 to undeploy, just toggle the landing flaps. For crying out loud, I can't even talk. Oops, it looks like I need some more until I can get up to speed. Alright, so we'll just hold 70 degrees and then execute level flight. I can bring this down to 65, 66, and as we increase in velocity, I can lower this pitch. You don't want to go too fast on the pitch too soon. But there we are. As I increase the throttle gradually and maximum throttle, we are now going at 306 meters a second, 307, still increasing in speed, but we are definitely breaking the sound barrier here, as you can see by the aerodynamic effects. 310 kilometers a second is about the best I got on record. But yes, it is possible with stock props. You just have to figure out the pitch angle for the ducted fan blades and keep everything low mass, high thrust. In thrust we trust. And yeah, there we go. So whenever it runs out of electric charge, the fuel cell will kick on, and then once it's recharged again, it will kick off. It's an automatic fuel cell mod I custom designed. You can get it on CCAN, but I'm pretty sure this thing will reach the next continent over if kept like this, and I probably can do this at -1 degrees so it doesn't go too high. Or better yet, let's find out how high up this thing can sustain level flight, because I have a theory that once we get up to the thinner portion of the atmosphere, it might or may not go faster. So let's hold about 10 degrees up, and that should get us up there really fast. Alright, we're climbing 2,000 degrees. 2,000 meters. Degrees, wow. 2,000 degrees. Alright, 3,000, and once we get to 3,000, I'm going to try and zero this out, see if the higher altitude helps. Alright, we lost speed here. And wait for it to level out, and it would seem that the higher altitude does not help the speed record at all. So you would have to use the ducted fan blades closer to the surface. And that answers our question though. But yeah, I got about 310 meters a second using stock props. So there's your answer, Sir Matthew.